Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Smacks him with the stiff arm. There he goes. He's at the top. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Stockton. He lofts one down the sideline. And he grabs it at the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give out of the gun. Fights off the defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Bringing the heat. The short hands, it's Peoples.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff from the shotgun. He's loose. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. First play of the period will be a second down. Tight end now in motion. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Get it out on the screen. Shakes off the defender. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Dogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
This offense has it with really good field position. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Now improvising. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Trying to pound their way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding first and goal. What do most people do on first and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
Fires to the end zone. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
They'll go to the ground. Takes it the other way. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
On the move, it's Peoples.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Complete downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Buckeyes will have it first and 10. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on second down. It's complete. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And the Buckeyes in the hurry up. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Third and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Safe completion on the screen. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time. And an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Looking deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that fourth down and failing to convert there has to sting. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. He wants to change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in, it's Peoples. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Sayin. Caught close to the marker, it's Peoples. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Buckeyes are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
That play could not have happened at a better time if you're this defense. You're trailing by one possession. You need to find a way to steal it, and they get the interception. Here we go. An opportunity now to at least go down and tie the game.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Punch it out of the air. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the left. Turning on the Jets. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Sayin. Makes the catch, it's Peoples. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quickly to the tight end. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Huge moment coming here as they try to punch it in and quiet this crazy raucous crowd. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is a win.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move a shot toward the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages. He just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Still looking on the move. Snags it. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.